Eli Manning is the New York Giants quarterback. He's been in the NFL for 15 years. He's 38 years old. If you don't know who he is, he's just been around a long time. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He's somewhat of a legendary quarterback, especially in New York. But Eli Manning's career is coming to an end. Whether it's sooner or later, eventually it's going to end. The run is going to end. And in the most recent NFL draft, the New York Giants drafted Daniel Jones, number 6 overall, to eventually replace Eli Manning. That is the long-term plan of the New York Giants. And Eli Manning talked about that in an interview the other day with NFL Network. And the first thing Eli said was that he doesn't feel like he's in a competition. And I think that's fair. I mean, Eli is an established veteran quarterback. And he does. I have no doubt Eli Manning knows stuff. In fact, I've seen it on film. Eli Manning is a savvy veteran. He knows stuff that Daniel Jones simply doesn't know about the league, about preparation, about what to do in certain situations. There are things Eli Manning knows that Daniel Jones is not prepared to deal with. So right now, Eli Manning is, I think, understandably and should be the Giants quarterback week 1 of the NFL. But the next part of the quote from Eli Manning is what I really, really love. Forget the competition part. A lot of people were like, what? Eli doesn't think he's in a competition? That's not the story here to me. There's a whole bunch of quote after that I want to focus on. Here's the part I love. Look, I know that a lot of high school football players listen to Strong Opinion Sports and watch this podcast. Watch, listen, however you digest the show. Ingest, digest, I don't know. I don't care. You view and watch. You listen. And I want people to hear what I'm about to read. It's a quote from Eli Manning. And just pay attention to Eli Manning's attitude. It's marvelous. It's beautiful. I just love it so much. I think it's very incredibly healthy. And it's exactly what you want from a leader of your football team. This is what Eli Manning said. He said, I feel like I've got to do my job. And I've got to compete every day and try to get better every day. That's the way it's been my whole life. And that's just the way I've always approached practice every day to improve, to earn my place in the team, to earn the respect of my teammates, and to do it each year. I've always been good with young quarterbacks, whoever's in there, trying to get them up to speed, teaching them about defenses or styles or what our defense plays. So I'm doing the same thing with Daniel. I'm going to be a good teammate. I'm going to do the best I can and help everybody on the Giants be successful. Again, I'm going to do the best I can to help everybody on the Giants be successful. I love that. I love that. I'm going to use that in my own life. Eli Manning, that's awesome. And unlike Eli Manning, I am entering a situation this fall where I am going to be in a quarterback battle. I play college football, and I acknowledge I'm starting the race from the front. I get first-team reps starting in the fall, and that's basically meaningless. If anyone on my team listens to that, it means nothing. Who cares? It's an open competition. I have to win the job. I have to do the work and be ready to go. The job's wide open. If I want to be the starting quarterback, I have to earn my spot. And I really got to focus on being the very best I can be. And the minute you start worrying about the other guy, you lose. That's the message I want to send to anybody in high school watching this. And really, it doesn't matter what position you're in. The minute you focus on the other guy in a competition, you lose. You got to worry about yourself, being the very best you can be. Having a great attitude, having a great work ethic, giving great effort, being calm, being comfortable in the moment. I love what Eli said about, he said, I want to earn my place every day. I want to get better every day. And then that last part, he says, I want to do the best I can do to help everybody on the Giants be successful. That's the leader I want on my football team. That's fantastic. I find that incredibly inspiring. I really do. You're there to help your teammates, and you're there to help your team win games. It's less about you and more about everybody on your team being successful. I think that's just a marvelous attitude that I love. I really do. Go serve, go help, go do the very best you can do. Again, I just reiterate, the minute you're in a competition and all your focus is on the other guy, you lose. You just can't. You got to worry about yourself. Think bigger. Worry about being the best you can be. Compete with yourself. Whatever mistakes you made yesterday, learn from them, fix them today. Don't worry about his mistakes. Don't worry about his success. Worry about what you do and being the very best you can do. And then helping the people around you, being a good guy, being a good teammate. That's what I loved about this quote from Eli Manning. I just thought it was awesome. It's an example of great leadership and an example of how to, I think, respond in a moment where you have another guy trying to take your position or competing for the same job as you. It's just that's fantastic and beautiful. And I really love this Eli Manning quote. It helped me a lot as a person. And I think it really helped me in my upcoming quarterback competition. I was like, oh, that makes total sense. Try to get better every day. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about that guy. And then try to help your teammates. Try to help your team be ready and prepared to win games. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports, and it is my favorite thing in the entire world. I love it. It is my dream to do this show, and it's my full-time job. And if you want to help support me, there's a couple things you can do. Number one, help me grow by telling your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Share this on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, I don't care. Screenshot it, put it on your Instagram story. Do me a giant favor. Help me grow by telling your friends about the show. That's the number one way you can help me no matter what. Another way you can help me if you want, you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. It's a huge help to me. My PayPal is paypal.me/Zach Schaumler. My Patreon account is patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. If you have no money to give, no problem. I totally understand. I'm a broke college kid myself. I get it. I've been there. But please, I ask, if you want to support me, the number one thing you can do to help me is tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so much, and have a great day.